Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Diamond Society. Whoops, this is Kexu again, smashing some slime blocks for you. And welcome back to the Baller Society, the Diamond Society, where we go big and we go ball. And as you can see, things is big and balling behind me. Yeah, this thingy-majingy, let's quickly get this in place again, because that's actually kind of useful. We worked on this in the last episode. That was a little bit of a different kind of episode, as I kind of made a tutorial thing. That was the general idea, to make a tutorial on how to build this. And I lost a slime block apparently. No, anyway. But yeah, this thing is kind of huge, if I must say so. But as you can see, I also did a little bit of work since last time. I tried to put in some glass in the front, alternating between the black and the red to just give it a bit of different look, because we got the fire tick on, as you can see over there, so fire doesn't go out, and that prevents spawnage when there's light up there. So that's bad, and we want to prevent that. And how to do that? Because yeah, we still need to build that side. That is nothing has been done on that side. I need to modify this just a tiny bit, and also this one needs to be modified just a tiny bit, as far as I remember. Yep. Mostly that part down there. Yeah, when we build up this, and when I go around in these floors and put out all the fires and put the slime block flying machine and all of that lovely stuff, what happens is that places on the outside keeps firing on me. So it makes no work. We make no progress at all, and that's annoying. That is really, really annoying. So, while before I went on holiday, I just started to put in this little black glass and red glass, and I think it looks kind of good actually. So that's not what we were going to do today. No, don't you worry. I've gotten out of the net of this so far, and Hodak has been a really good champ. He thanked me for the wither skeleton skulls that he got from here, and he also said that I should stop dying. Yeah. Oh, this farm has been kind of a pain in the backside to build. I hope it gets useful. It definitely will, but to get this up and running, as you can see, we got a lot of platform to get out all of the fire out. We need to build the rest of the glass up here. We still need to do all of the different sides as well. So that's a lot of work, but in the meantime, we are going up here because I want to start working up here. As you can see, I've dug out some space. I know this isn't just between these clips, it was done before. But these spaces, that is, let's get back here. These are the middle of our farm down there, the middle of the glass farm. And that is 128 blocks in each direction, a sphere going around. So, what are we doing this for? Why are we doing such a massive hole? Well, I want to make this farm the most efficient that it ever can be. So that involves shooting, clearing out all the fire. That is, we have planned that out with the glass. That is wonderful. That's good. This just need doing, and also clearing out everything else around it to prevent spawning of any kind of mobs, except those in the farm. And how to do that? Well, you need to clear out everything. So yeah, I think the easiest way to do such a large build like that and such a massive task is basically to do it in chunks. And literally, this is done in chunks. There we go. As you can see, this is one chunk. We are actually just digging out a chunk, and this little part over here as well. I must admit that by doing this, it looks kind of weird. Just having this floaty hole. But yeah, we are making some decent progress, and let's double check I got my whiter. Wings of wings of flying. Oh, words are hard. So let's quickly swoop around a little bit more. And wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I have thought of something when I was up there. You know, coming home from vacation, getting all of that stuff sorted out, doing the laundry, doing the finance, all of that boring stuff that needs to be done. I thought about something instead of like, why don't I just get one of these sides completely done? If I can remember where I put my glass. I Apparently I can't. And that includes us going in on each and every floor of that thingamajiggy, putting all of the fires out. First of all, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Pain in the bum. And of course, getting a little bit of skulls apparently. I could use some beacons for our next projects. That's the whole reason I built this. I need beacons. And I don't want to farm it. It's boring. No glass. No glass at all. Nope. Nothing. Weird. I'm pretty sure I made a lot of glass for this build. That seems to be gone. Right. What's his name again? Beezy. Beezy the name. Has been kindly enough to give us 3 shulker boxes of glass. I need to replenish the shulker boxes to him, of course, but the glass is lovely. So, we need to fill in all of that up there, and where's my ink sacs now? Oh Jesus, I'm so unorganized down here. Oh, anyway, but getting home for a trip like that with the family, it's always lovely to be out, but it also, you know, kind of good to get back home. My cousin I was with, it was her first time out of the country, and she was kind of missing her family, mother, sisters, of course, that makes sense, but she also kind of thrilled to be out of the country and to seeing something different that you normally doesn't see. So that was worth everything, basically. That was the whole idea of giving her that gift. To see her having that experience. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, let's get cracking a little bit of some, let's see, no, we want that one, there we go. Ah, wonderful. Nope, still don't want an older black. Good. So let's get this side in with all of the glasses, and let's get in on each floor and get all of the stupid fire put out, so this floor at least is up and running. I must admit that being in here while this machinery is running is kind of... it's a little bit scary. Because I know in case I'm not fast enough, I'm gonna get pushed by these guys and place. No placing. Okay. Then no placing for you. Let's put you down there. Let's move down to the next floor. It seems safe, wonderful, and okay, that's not good. I don't like it. Get out. There we go. That's basically the way I'm doing. Thinking about it, I might have been a little bit dumb to start at the top, in case any blazes should be spawning and get pushed down and see me on the way down. That's a possibility. But to be fair honest with you, I don't think that's a big problem. No, I think we should be good. I think we should be good. Yep, as you can see, nothing at all is coming from up there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So this side is getting close to getting complete, and you can see it's completely encased in glass. You can't see anything. You can see over there, but that will be encased as well when we get to that side, so I don't worry about that. Let's put that one back. It will grab it on the return, and let's get down here. See? Nope. Still a safe place to be. However, can we do something like that? Oh, that was smart. And let's just do something like that. Ah, there we go. Let me get the rest of this done, and let's see how this side will progress. I got a hole in my farm. What the heck? Why is there a hole down here? Okay, let's close you up. You're done. So this is the what layer? No. Oh. That is the exact same reason I should have started from the bottom. You saw them. You saw them. Anyway, let's see what it is. And I need to grab some nether brick because why is there a hole in my floor? Alrighty, that should be the last block removed. And I will close the hole I got in my floor up there. I'm not sure why I never finished that part of. Anyway. As you can see, it's it's completely mad. and there is no light at all on those floors, and there wouldn't ever be again. I hope so. The plan is that there shouldn't be any possibility to get any light on that floor now. That's the concept. That's the idea. The only thing I can imagine, if people start to flew into this thing from behind instead of using the cobblestone thingamajig I made. Maybe I should put a sign up there. But that should be the only reason why people should be able to aggravate blazes to light up the area again. But I don't think that should be a problem. I got a skull. Whoop whoop. Money in the bank. So yeah, one side of this farm is completely done. Of course, we need the whole wiring up and the tunnel into this and the sorting, all of that. 5 skulls, man. 5 skulls. Oh, but all of that will come at a later day, because today I want to get back at our other big project we got going, and I want to do some work over there. And welcome back to our big project, which haven't gone anywhere since last time. But don't you worry about that, because today we want to do something. Okay, take a look. Take a look. This is the big outskirts that we got going. This is the back end of it, you can see here. And I kind of like, if you can see the back. There we go. If you can see that row, that back row there, going all the way around inside this mountain side. I think that, yeah, that's a mountain side. And continue out on this side. Alright, this is perfect for the idea of this whole area. Let's get off there before we get dizzy. We don't want to be dizzy. So, the idea here is that we got this big city laying down here, and that the city was placed in this specific location because of the mountain range around it. However, only half of the mountain range that I want is around it at the moment. So, if we take a look up here. No, you know what, let's take a look down here. That's probably a better spot. Much better. Much better. Okay, as you can see, that mountainside is good. I like it. It serves the perfect purpose. Jeebus, talking is hard. Alright, that is good, that is fine, that is just what we want. Over on this side, I kind of want to make this island a part of the build, that this is some kind of a marketplace. Then we got, I kind of want to have harbors on either side, on that side there, and on that side here. And from that point, more or less that point, and all the way over to here, I want a mountainside to be. I want this to be a mountain. And in here, let's see if I can just do like that and move around. Let's see, can we land on this one? That would be plentiful. No, we cannot. Yes, we can. Okay, wonderful. You can see it turns in too much into this section, which is kind of a... It turned out to be a park once, but after this whole area collapsed, it had been sunk underwater. That's the idea. So we need to kind of carve out all of this section over here. Where is my beacon going? Oh, of course, it's it's at the farm. So we kind of want to carve that out, and I can live with the area being inside this section, as that could kind of be mountainside. And on this section then, I want to have a little bit more mountainside out here, but then a big gate. And maybe a little island down here with some guard towers on that spot maybe. That could be nice, that could be nice. Let's see what we can come up with of ideas. And over on this side as well, we want the mountainside to continue over to approximately there, where we can then have a little bit of harbor going on to this side, out to the big area out there, and the same out there. And then we have the marketplace in this section. So that's the idea, that's how far I've come in my planning of this area. So, what to do about that? First of all, I need to get rid of this thingamajiggy. I don't want it floating up here. It looks cool, but it doesn't fit the purpose, so you need to go. So, a little rock formation, you need to get out of here. Right. I think the first easy step is to clear out the section from that point over there, only to the water level. We will drain the water eventually, but that's not right now we want to do it. So first of all, I think we should clear that one out. Alrighty, let's see when it loads in the progress that we made, and it's a wall. It's nice. It got some lovely shape to it. No. Yeah, we dug out a lot of blocks. It was actually a little bit more than I anticipated when I first looked at this area, but that's how it is. It's okay, we can work with it. Let's get over here. Our trusty little hangout platform. Can we do it? Yeah. Ah, wonderful landing. Alright, wonderful. So, what I'm thinking... Whoop. That was a little bit too close. As you can probably see, there's this kind of little bit of, not a ravine, but a little valley behind this block here. This big block of stone. And what I thought could be cool, because I want to make this mountain chain as realistic and natural looking as we can when we make this circle, which means it won't be a circle that followed this area, you know, like that in a circle. That wouldn't make much sense. So I think if we use that and kind of take this section of this whole mountain area, this whole section, as you can see here, and kind of bring it down to around about in the middle somewhere here, where it makes sense. You can, when you work with the mountain, you kind of make sense somewhere, sometimes where the blocks need to go. Other times you just need to wing it. But yeah, then we can, for example, over this section, I kind of want to expand it from that point more or less, and a little bit out, and then into this section, and maybe a little bit outwards again, to make it a little bit, instead of just making a circle. That mountain wouldn't just make a circle like that, and if it wouldn't make a circular shape, it would be very bumpy. And I think that's the best way to do that. And the same on this side, actually. If we turn down here and look, I kind of want to expand it a little bit out like that, and then over a little bit like that, so we kind of have this mountainside like so. I think that's the best option for us at the moment. So the first thing I think we should do is get this middle section done, as you can see in here, mainly because it seems to be the most easy thing to tackle, and that's where I got the best idea of what I need to do. So, oh, you know what? I need to set up a beacon more, just in case. You can see I put in some beacons just for good measurement. Yeah, I needed them more or less. I think it's what's needed? Obsidian. Where is my obsidian? You are there. Wonderful. Beacon in the belly, and I hear a zombie. Anyway. So, let me have a look on what I could do over here. I got an idea set on how to tackle it, but it can be a little bit problematic. As you see, this is the valley I talked about. So let me see what I can come up with. Let me see if I can do anything over here that looks good, and then we can do a little bit of planning afterwards. As the sun rises in the horizon, our first little terraforming has been done for this area. I really like how this is kind of a small hillside, and then the mountain kind of scoots out of the hill, just like instantly. Like, right there all the way. Boing, then comes the mountain outside. I really like it, I really like it. However, we need a little bit more work done down here, because at the moment I think this is good. You can see this kind of covers this whole ring we made with the slappage. You see here it goes a little bit out, here it kind of touches, over here it covers up a little bit, which makes this whole area, if you look at it, if I can get, there we go. You see, it isn't straight, and it doesn't follow a complete circle line, but it still kind of follows this line, which I really, really like. I think it's really, really good for the surrounding area, that it isn't a straight line, but it still kind of works as we need it to. So, next part is a little bit more tricky, because we need to create a mountain, or at least a mountainside, that we can be proud of. And that is going to be a little bit tricky. I kind of want to maybe add in, if we kind of go in a little bit like so. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And in here, nope, couldn't do that. Apparently, it could have been smart, but we couldn't do. We kind of go in and follow that around, and maybe try and end up out somewhere like, let's see, where's a suitable place? And we're of course going to build a wall where this stops. So I think we should try and end it somewhere over here. I think, yeah, let's do something like this. This is kind of our ending point for our mountainside. Oop, nope, couldn't do it. Couldn't make that jump. Alright, so why should I be able to do it the other way? Let's get up and have a little look, shall we? So, our mountainside is going to come out here and kind of swoop a little bit around and can go around like this, and then swoop out there and a little bit in and a little bit out, and then end down there. So we kind of get this sideway of, I'm not sure what one of those called. What are they called? But the mountain will reach out to this area, and I think that could be really good. Then we'll have the big wall in between these. We will also maybe add a little wall section at top of the mountain range to kind of simulate that we have this walled city, the guarded city maybe. I think that could be nice touch. But first of all, there we go. Let's get on with it, and let's get a little bit more blocks placed. Good, this shape has been running, and you can see I kind of got the first little pointy thing going, and I'm a little bit unsure about the height on this. Kind of want to make it higher, but then again that could be the wall, so that shouldn't be a problem after all. And over here this is going to be a little low point, and then it will raise up again and end up somewhere up there. I think that should be wonderful. So that is the last little thing to do, and those zombies are burning to the dead. Oh, so sad little zombie. Get out of here. Oh, he dropped a potato. I think I need those. Get kicked. Right, let me get the last few blocks in place, and this is just a template. We still need the whole decoration part of this doing, because the bottom row of dirt and then stone and no. That's will not do it. It will not do it. So, for the last little thing today, let's get the rest of this in place, and let's see how everything is looking when we are more or less done, actually. Alrighty, I think we got something good going on here. As you probably can see, I started working on this little part, so let's have a look on how both of these looks together. I must admit, I think it's good. It needs improvement, it does, but I really, really love it. As you can see, this is a smaller little land mass. This is a little bit bigger, and it fits the rest of this area, which is pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. And on this section, I will probably do a little bit of terraform, because yeah, it's a little bit to the rough side, being holes and everything. But so far so good. You can see we got lot of space here to add in a gate. I kind of want to center it right there. So we got a little bit of wall to this, a little bit more wall to this, and maybe a little bit wall on that part up there going into the mountain range, and then maybe out on the other side. That could be nice. And over here we just have this mountain on this side. So I think we've made some decent progress today. So ladies and gentlemen, that are all I had time for. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a pleasant time. And if you have, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And of course, make sure to follow the next episode. And I hope you have some very fine days ahead of you. Until I will see you again. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.